you guys are looking to get better at this game from the defensive side of the floor, then this is going to be the video for you guys. If you guys do enjoy this video, do me a favor and smash that like button. But if you guys are new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button, or consider hitting that subscribe button as well. Would be greatly appreciated. Let's get right into this video though, and right away talk about defensive settings before we hop into some actual gameplay footage. Now, defensive settings, guys, I think come down to something that really not only one fits what you are trying to do in this game, but really what your opponent is trying to do. So as the base defensive settings, I do believe that these are the best. Now, this is obviously the updated version from what I did post in season 1. Season 1, nobody knew how to shoot. Season 2, people are figuring out this game slowly but surely. But also, guys, they keep touching shooting and not saying anything, so it is getting a little bit easier to shoot game in and game out. So their settings did change a little bit, especially with people spamming backdoor cuts and everything. There's a lot of stuff that did change in this game that I think you guys are going to be able to find useful. So let's get into these settings here and talk about what I do think are the best. First things first, guys, on ball and off ball pressure. I like to run smother for on ball and tight for off ball. I know some people do like playing the moderate settings. I don't really like that anymore. I feel like there's a lot of issues with that. I mean, again, this is just me personally. Smother and tight I do like because you don't get backdoor cut nearly as much, especially with the off ball pressure being on tight. Your guys will bump them a little bit and are in lanes for a little bit more steals and everything, which is pretty good. Smother on ball. As soon as they catch that ball, your AI is going to start closing out automatically by themselves, and that's going to help you guys just get a little bit more contest and everything, which is going to obviously help you guys out in the long run of things. And I do think, again, smother is just going to help you guys out with, you know, a lot of people 5-outing and everything. I think it'll just, again, help you kind of prevent some of these threes and everything like that. On ball screen center. Go over for both of these. Again, with people learning how to shoot and everything, I feel like the go over feature is a little bit better because, again, you guys are going to be now going up against guys like Donovan Mitchell, Steph Curry, Ron Artest, who has Curry base, who's obviously going to be shooting some threes. And this is just going to help you guys, again, when it comes to, you know, preventing a lot of people from shooting threes. Because if you can shut them down from shooting threes and you're shooting threes, you're just bound to win the game, obviously, at some point. So I feel like that is just the best thing to do there. All right, there's going to be a little bit of a weird cut there. I am still a little sick, so I keep coughing and everything, and I obviously don't want that in the video. So, yeah, anyway, no hedge on both. Again, I feel like this just works great with, again, preventing people from, you know, getting a lot of open shots and everything, especially with pick and fades and stuff like that. What this really works for is if you really know how to switch it by yourself, which, again, we will get to in just a second. So no hedge for both of those. Only other thing I do decide to do here, guys, screen help, drive help, cutter help, all turned to no help. You guys don't want the AI just leaving and running and doing their own thing. Don't get me wrong, they're going to do it anyway, but it really does work out in your favor to just have this on just to kind of make sure that, at least in some situations, they don't just leave and run to Narnia and leave people wide open for literally no reason. Hey guys, if you guys need any online or offline grinding, be sure to hit up Rose NBA on Twitter. The link to his Twitter will be in the description down below. 100% legit and reliable, so be sure to go hit him up now. So this is actually a video that I used for my offensive settings video, or a gameplay, I should say, but I want to use this gameplay because this guy actually was not bad. And honestly, like, you know, the defense and stuff that I played in this game was actually really good and kind of shows like what I'm talking about with what these settings do and everything. So you guys can kind of see, like, first of all, the way my AI is playing, but also you guys kind of see where I'm clicking onto, or what I'm clicking onto, I should say, and really like the contest that I'm going for, and, you know, all sorts of stuff. So like I said, the settings that I'm running are the same settings I showed you guys before, so there's no difference there. Only difference is, guys, is that I am having Andre Iguodala guard the ball. Now, the way you guys do that is obviously you hit L1 or LB if you're on Xbox, whatever console you're on or whatever, and you basically tap your shooting guard, so B or circle, and then you just hit the point guard button, which is X or A. Now, the reason why you want to do this, guys, is because, again, shooting guards in this game actually have a lot of really good tendencies on them to where they will get you a good amount of stops, but also it kind of prevents rim running a little bit. So if you guys are going up against somebody 5-outing, it does kind of help a little bit in situations like that. So you guys can kind of see, again, the way my AI is playing. Donovan Mitchell gets me a nice little stop right there. We're good to go. Now, again, in this video, I was actually talking about, you know, offense, so I was trying to get a little bit more of different things going on, but either way, as I said, our defense was locked down. I'll spoil this right now. We literally hauled him to 4 points in the first quarter. And just, again, take a look at the defense that we are playing. Now, the only other thing that I do like running with these settings and everything is a half-court press. Now, the reason why I run a half-court press is because a lot of the time people can identify a full-court press right out the gate. And obviously, the reason why is your entire team just sprints up the court and you obviously know what it is. When it is a half-court press, sometimes people don't really recognize it right away. They try to play fast. They throw the pass up the court, and you guys will literally be standing there waiting to basically just catch the ball, and you'll be good to go. Right there, I do foul because he literally had a wide open dunk, so that is obviously what I did to kind of prevent that. But this is where you guys are, again, going to start to see even more the defensive settings and everything after Iguodala just decides to leave him wide open. That was, I still till right now, I couldn't even tell you what that was about. But again, we play a little patient here. We take a bad shot. Right here was terrible. I won't even lie. We just kept getting bad animation after bad animation, and it was more out of principle to where I was just trying to mash because I was more getting annoyed that I couldn't, get a solid animation. But nonetheless, again, you guys can see here, the defense is what matters. So you guys can see my strat of what I do is when somebody passes the ball, I'm clicking on and I'm the one contesting the shot. The reason why is that what you guys want to do is when you get those contests, you don't want to jump. But the reason why you want to get those contests is even the slightest little contest does change the speed of the jump shot, and that is what throws a lot of people off. So that's why even if it is maybe like a 5% contest or a 2% contest, you still want to get that contest on the shot because that does help you obviously affect the shot in any way, shape, or form. So again, you guys are going to see here that I'm clicking on and I'm paying attention to what my guy is doing. When you see somebody drive in, you want to kind of lurk around the paint a little bit with your big to kind of identify what they are doing and kind of make sure that you are, you're going to be there to be able to block the shot. AD, everybody always says he's too undersized to play center. I love using him at center. Now, again, same thing. I see he has a mismatch. So what am I doing? I'm running out there and making sure that that mismatch is not able to be taken advantage of. I'm not the one that got the contest in the corner, but again, that is why I was talking about before, you use players with these good tendencies because those tendencies really do make the world of a difference. So right there, I miss a little bit of a dot as far as, Worthy wide open in the corner. And I even said in this video, I took a really bad shot right there because I tried to get somebody to come to me. You guys will see here, I did change it. The receiver control thing, it's really annoying how it does reset every single game, but you want it to go to you, not obviously away from you. It's really dumb. Because when you have it left on get open, it's very unpredictable with what they're going to do, and you obviously don't want that. So getting through the rest of the quarter here, again, guys, like you guys can see, like 4 points in the entire quarter. He's got a really good team in the game right now. And again, it literally is because we are just putting a press down. We're making sure we contest every shot. We're switching on everything. And again, just like, look, that is me again. I put again, you guys can go, we'll go back and I'll show you guys. I click on Wiggins here to get a little bit of a bump. And when he bumps into Scotty here, so look, we bump with Scotty, or we bump with Wiggins, then we're clicking on the AD and we're going for that block. Because again, the way that this game works is really contests do matter a lot in this game. Again, my fault. I just can't get AD shot down. I don't know what it is. It feels so slow at times, but again, look at what I'm doing. I click on the Iggy, bump a little bit, but again, I'm making sure that he is not going to get those easy dunks in the paint and kind of turn the momentum down. So just watch again what my AI is doing here, but also what I'm doing. So even right here, look, I'm Worthy. In case you guys can't, well, I'm going to rewind it one more time. I'm the one clicking on here, guys. So you can't really rely on the AI to do everything for you, but watch. I click on Worthy here. I know what he's doing. I'm sitting in that passing lane waiting for that little handoff or that little shovel pass, whatever you want to call it. I know it's coming. Take advantage of it, and I end up getting myself an easy little steal out of that situation. So again, you guys just want to be smart. You guys want to take advantage of this game and everything. I mean, we take a bad shot right there. AD gets the board back. I don't personally think that should have been like an 80% on the second one, but the whole point is that we locked down this entire first quarter. We locked down really the entire first 3 quarters, and then I stopped carrying in the fourth because it was whatever. But you guys can see these defensive settings in action. Like, you are literally there. You're switching. You're clicking on. You're doing a lot of different stuff that is going to result in some easy stuff. Now, again, that right there was really lucky because based on not even the fact that I got the ball back, but by the fact that it wasn't a foul, you realistically don't want to jump because if you jump, you're almost guaranteed to give people free throws. You guys can see here that this was actually the ending result of the game. I held my opponent to 31% shooting, 24% from 3. Now, I will say that, like I said, the fourth quarter was just kind of like, messing around a little bit, fading, taking bad shots, whatever. But he definitely wasn't shooting like 50% or anything before that anyway. So we really did hold him to really low shooting. And again, it really just stems on the fact that, you just want to make sure you're contesting every shot. And I will say that this dude actually took a lot of, he took care of the ball, There wasn't a lot of bad passing going on. A lot of it was, just me contesting shots, getting blocks, stuff like that. Or how many blocks we had? I mean, we had 3, not the worst, I guess. But that is realistically my whole point, is that it really just comes down to, again, guys, playing very well, taking advantage of different things here. I clipped 2 things here. I think one of them was for defense and one of them was for offense. I believe this is the defensive one. I could be wrong here. But let's see what happens in this clip, because I'm not entirely sure. I know one of them I hit a really nice shot with Benedict, but I think that was meant for the offensive one. So I know we attack with Steve Nash here. Maybe this is the defensive one if I had to guess. So yeah, sort of, I guess. So, oh yeah, right here, right. Watch what I do. So in a situation where I know I'm behind it, you guys can see here that, again, let's just rewind this really quick. So, okay, rewind. All right, so again, in a situation where I'm behind, you guys can obviously see that, like, because, you know, Benedict dives out of the play or whatever, it puts us at a disadvantage 3-on-2. So I know Steve Nash is coming out to, you know, obviously contest that shot. That is why I didn't even think twice. I clicked onto Larry Johnson and just ran a straight line right for Jaylen Brown, because, again, I knew what he was going to go ahead and do. So, again, you guys want to pick up on those tendencies and be able to, you know, play some pretty good lockdown defense. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy. Again, guys, that makes us 28-0 on the year in Unlimited. It really is just, I don't want to say it's easy to win, but I'm telling you guys, like, if you just pick up on the tendencies on the person you're facing, you'll be able to win these games a lot more. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy, and yeah, peace. If you guys need cheap and reliable MT, be sure to head over to NBA2King.com. Use code BIO2K for 5% off your final order.